What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the MMA Fast. Today, let's get started with Joaquin Buckley wants to take his time against Sean Brady at UFC 328. Joaquin Buckley would have preferred a 5-round matchup against Sean Brady. Brady and Buckley were originally scheduled to headline UFC Fight Night 274 on April 25th at the Meta Apex in Las Vegas. A main event booking between Buckley and Brady would have been a 5-round bout as opposed to their UFC 328 booking, which is a 3-rounder. Buckley recently revealed that he would have preferred headlining a fight night in a 5-rounder. Buckley initially thought that he wanted to dispatch Brady in the opening round. However, having been out of action for nearly a year, Buckley wants to take his time. I would have rather been a main event. I would rather have gone 5 rounds. Especially with me being out for 11 months, I want to take my time. I thought I want to rush it and Brady out of there in the first round. But I realized it's been a little minute and I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time, but it is what it is. Now we've got a stacked card with several big names. Now I get the opportunity to showcase not only how better I am than Brady, but then also get to outperform everybody else on the card. Charles Oliveira locks an 8-fight UFC deal. The 36-year-old most recently secured the BMF strap after dethroning Max Holloway at UFC 326. The Brazilian now wants another shot at the lightweight gold and is already the number 3 contender. During a recent interview with Ag Fight, Oliveira's coach Diego Lima said that his pupil has signed a new 8-fight deal with the UFC and plans to fight for 4 more years at least. It was a wonderful deal. There's not a single bad thing to say. It was an incredible deal. We've got fights lined up until Charles is 40 years old. So for those people who were saying he was going to retire, just wait a bit longer. Oliveira has shown interest in defending his BMF strap against Conor McGregor, who is expected to return in July on the International Fight Week card. However, so far, there has been no news about his next fight or opponent. Amanda Nunes not down for UFC interim belt. Amanda Nunes wants one thing only: Kayla Harrison and her undisputed UFC women's bantamweight title. Nothing else will do. I know everybody want a chance, you know what I mean? I know everybody want to fight me, and I know everybody want to get a paycheck. I know that. I only fight for the undisputed belt, and I cannot make what they want, you know? I feel like I'm gonna have an opportunity for all of them, so they just have to wait like I did. I waited so much to fight for the belt. One day I did it, so then I have an opportunity for everybody, and I think they should wait. I'm gonna fight Kayla and take my belt back. It's unclear what the exact timeline is for Harrison's return. Nunes hopes she can fight Harrison at UFC 329 on July 11th, which serves as this year's event for UFC International Fight Week. I feel like International Fight Week would be a good one. I feel like UFC wanted that too, so I hope Kayla is ready for it, and I can't wait. Yeah, I hope she's ready though, because I am. And let's see what is going to happen. So I'm ready for her. Everything depends on Kayla Harrison. Carlos Prates drops major hint on Islam Makhachev's next fight and possible return timeline. Carlos Prates has offered a revealing update on Islam Makhachev's return by seemingly suggesting the champion's next appearance is already in place. The timing and opponent had remained unclear amid a shifting welterweight picture, but Prates indicated he expects to be in attendance for the bout as he tracks the title race. The details point to a proposed matchup against Ian Gary on August 15th, a date that would mark Makhachev's first defense at 170 pounds since becoming a 2-division champion. The fight has not been formally announced, but Prates' comments align with growing expectations around the division. I hope he beats Islam. It's a hard fight, but he has some skills to beat Islam. I'll be there watching. The fight is 2 days before my birthday, so I'm gonna ask the UFC to bring me. The update follows Prates' stoppage win over Jack Della Maddalena at UFC Perth, where he secured a 3rd-round TKO to strengthen his position as a leading contender. Khalil Rountree recently shared an honest reaction to Khamzat Chimaev's light heavyweight plans. Rountree is currently helping Chimaev prepare for his upcoming middleweight title defense against Sean Strickland at UFC 328. It is widely speculated that Chimaev will move up to light heavyweight in the near future. Rountree admits that he wasn't very happy to hear about Chimaev's plans to move up. The former light heavyweight title challenger isn't very excited about a potential matchup against Chimaev. Having trained with him, Rountree reveals that the middleweight champion gives tough competition to partners of all sizes. When I first heard the news, I was a bit bummed out really, just to know that a guy like Khamzat would come to the division, and that could be a potential matchup if that happened. Doesn't make me happy thinking about that. Training with this guy, he's the best in the world. It's difficult. In all areas, in stand-up, in grappling, no one gets an easy round with Khamzat. Doesn't matter what weight class, what size.